Hey everybody, it is March 10th, 2022, and we had snow yesterday here in New York, Zone 7B, and 2 days ago it was 70 degrees. Yesterday it snowed, and today it's like 42, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think what I'm going to do, I wanted to do it the other day when it was 70, is uncover these beds, give them a light rake over. Again, this is no till, no dig, so I'm not going to turn it over too much. I'm just going to give it a light rake, even out the beds a little bit, and then I'll let them percolate, or whatever the word is, get ready for spring. So this way, I mean, the rain kind of goes through these non-woven fabric covers. It doesn't go through these tarps, but I'm pretty sure it seeps around it. So I'm gonna uncover the beds, give them a quick rake. These I may leave covered. I have some radishes under there, or maybe I'll uncover the whole thing. Yeah, why not? And yeah, so let me just show you here. Used to be a trampoline over here. I took that down. Still got a few pipes. So I think what I'm going to do here is, last year I grew some corn in that corner, and we actually got a few cobs. They were kind of small. I only was able to put maybe 10 corn stalks over there, so they really didn't get a good germination. But I think what I'm going to do here is, I have some compost coming. I'm going to lay it up here and keep it open, and I'm going to plant corn right here. I have a little cornfield. And just let me show you, the garlic is doing great. It overwintered nicely. Covered it with some leaf mulch, and I threw some I forgot what I put in here. Anyway, yeah, so covered it up. It looks like a couple of little holes here were dug. Maybe squirrels looking for nuts, or hopefully they weren't digging out the bulbs, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they went in between the rows, so it should be okay. Yeah, so let me get going with the removing the covers. Hey everybody, what's up? It is March 15th, 2022. Just did a little cleanup of all the beds. Took all the tarps off of them, except for those ones in the corner. That's where I have the strawberries growing last year. I'm trying to suppress them a little bit more. Yeah, so I took all the covers off, raked the beds. Still haven't gotten the, I want to wait a little while before I do the drip system because I want to make sure I can test it after I do that. You can see what I did here. I covered up where I used to have a trampoline. It's about a 12 by 12 square. I'm going to grow corn there. And let me show you what I did over here. The back of the fence between my yard and my neighbor's yard is all cleaned out, raked, ready to go. The beds on this side of the fence, raspberry patch, and what might be tomatoes and peppers, all cleared out. So yeah, got everything done. And I just gotta wait for the weather to be consistent and we'll start planting. Got some starts inside the house. Waiting to take my fig tree out from under there. I think, I don't know, I probably could take it out now. What do you think? We might get frost, but probably won't. And then this is where I had the wildflowers. I'm gonna keep that tarp for a little while longer. So let me show you how I did everything. So here's where I started my bare root raspberries. Last year, they grew pretty nice. We didn't get any berries, so I'm hoping we'll get some berries this year. I built a little string trellis around it. I'm going to put some cross pieces going across, hold them up a little better. This bed I grew okra in last year, and I was thinking about moving it and just continuing this bed nice and straight across, but maybe I'll leave it here for now. And then this trellis, I tried to grow cucumbers on it last year. They didn't do so hot back here. They did better in the other garden, so I think I'm gonna try some tomatoes and peppers back here. And then the corner here, don't know, maybe I'll start some squash here and let them vine out this way. Doesn't get a lot of sun, get some morning sun and some late afternoon sun, but we'll see. The thing I want to really show you is behind the fence between my property and my neighbor's. I had this tarp covering it all winter, and planted some broccoli here last year to see how it would do, you know, with not getting much sun. And we got some broccoli, very small heads, but not, you know, not much. But look at the soil under here, and this is just beautiful stuff, all worm castings. So I don't know what I'm going to plant here this year. I left the roots of the broccoli in. We'll see. Maybe I'll try to start some spinach and lettuce over here. See how they do. Doesn't get much sun at all, just some afternoon sun, and very little in the morning. So we'll see how it goes. A little bit of plastic from the tarp. Try to get rid of that. Always try to remove the plastic from your compost or your garden when you see it. This way it doesn't build up. A little bit won't damage anybody, but a lot of it will build up after an amount of time. So yeah, so I'm gonna rake this out, get rid of those leaves, clean this up, power wash that in maybe another couple of weeks when I turn the water back on. So yeah, that's it for the backyard. So there's the finished covered bed, covered with cardboard and some craft paper. I save all the paper from the Chewy boxes, Amazon boxes, Whole Foods bags, all these, you know, things that could be recycled. I'd rather use them in the garden and cover up the soil. So I'll just keep that there until I get the compost. Put the compost on top, let it break down a little bit, and then we should be good to go with the corn for, you know, sometime in, let's see, April, May, probably May I'll plant them. Last year they were knee-high by June, so definitely gonna start a little bit later this year, and we'll see. We this is it's about a 12 by 12 bed. So I should be able to get a good amount of corn in here. I'm going to mix the varieties, which is probably not recommended, but, you know, I don't really care. Anyway, have a great day.